All right, so it's currently 1:40 and I have to be in class by 4 o'clock. So that gives me around an hour and a half to get a lift in. So I'm talking main lift, back, and I think today I can calm down with the accessory muscles because I already did abs, already did calves, and I already did forearms. So today would be the day I would do shoulders. So since I'm chilling out with my shoulders, since they're a little bit too big and they kind of mog my biceps, so I'm not doing them for a little bit. So today, the day that I would have to hit them, I can skip accessory muscles. So I'll go straight to the, well, should I post down after? I really like the room they got over here at the Y to post down. They got some really good fucking lighting. So I might post down real quick. Talking maybe like a 5-minute post down, maybe even shorter than that. And then go straight to my cardio because I really want to have enough time to get to class. I don't want to be rushing it. So currently 1:40. I think by the time I get to the gym, it should be at around 1:50. By the time I actually get started with my working set, it might as well be 2 o'clock. So I'm really only going to have an hour for my lift and 30 minutes for my cardio, which I think is super doable. But I got to get in there first and see how full the gym is, because if it's too full, then it might take me a little bit longer than I would like. But I can work some magic, guys. I can MacGyver some shit and make that shit work, because I got to get these lifts done, you know. Today is one of my most heavy days school-wise because I have to get up so fucking early at 6 a.m. and make my way over to this lab. And when I'm in the lab, I'm in a machine shop, so it's hard for me to stay still. You know, I'm moving around, I'm bending over, I'm doing shit. I'm never sitting down, so it's pretty taxing on my body. Fuck, look at this traffic. So yeah, and by the time I get done with the machine shop, I gotta go to this next class, which today I had a test for it, and it wasn't my best test ever, you know. I don't think I got anything less than a 50, but it wasn't my best. So anyways, but that's only on Mondays. Mondays is when I have the lab, and but that's only one day out of the week. Now I got my food in. I sat on the parking deck and I ate my food in my car. I know it was cold, but oh, look at this guy. Perfect. So yeah, I ate my food cold in my car because sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, you know. You can't fucking microwave your food if you're on a tight schedule. But it wasn't that bad. I mean, eating cold is never really the best, but when you're trying to make shit happen, some things gotta take a back seat. Today it was the microwave and my heated food, which is not the first time I've done that, eating cold food. But do you say eating? Ate cold food. My mom would. She watches some of these videos. I don't know how many of them she watches, but sometimes she catches me saying some really stupid stuff like eating cold food. She would fucking smack me for saying that. My mom's a teacher. Yeah, it's not the first time I've ate cold food, but I don't really mind it, you know. At the end of the day, I'm just trying to get some calories in, some protein in. If it's fucking cold, hot, I don't really fucking care. I'm at that point in my meathead era where if it's heated, cool. If it's not, whatever. But I don't really have much else to say, you know. I'm gonna wait a little bit. Actually, I don't have time to wait because yeah, I'm pressed for time today. But Usually, I let the let, I like to let my food digest for at least half an hour before I go and work out. Like, if I had it my way, it would be an hour before, but 30 minutes should be good. Today, I'm probably only gonna have about 15 minutes to do it. Maybe a little bit more, maybe like 20-ish minutes. So yeah, I guess I am kind of close to that 30-minute grace period for my food to digest. So that should be maybe not exactly what I need, but better that than nothing, right? Better that than going over to the gym and stuffing my face in with my food, because it wasn't bullshit food. I mean, it was refried beans, um, some chopped up pieces of pork, and some rice. So, what the hell is going on? People breaking, cutting people off. So, yeah, it was a good meal, good afternoon meal. I guess it was my breakfast, right? My first meal of the day. Breakfast at 1 o'clock, 1:30. Ain't that some shit? Yeah, but yeah, that was my first meal of the day. I did have a protein drink on my way to school. That was at around 7 o'clock in the morning. So it's been a minute. Look at these assholes, bro. They wait until the last minute to get into their fucking lane. Hurry the fuck up, bitch. It just pissed me off. Fucking asshole. Anyways. Yeah, I'm almost here at the gym, so I'm gonna let you go and I'll see you for my first set of whatever. Since we're a little bit more pressed for time today, I guess I'm not gonna talk too much. Let's just fucking go. I think that was a little bit too light. It felt super light. I mean, not super light, but I think if I had 20 more pounds, it should be fine. Anywhere between that 6 to 10 rep range is perfect. So let me give it my best. I'm debating whether I should do a little bit more weight or kind of contrast that last set and do a little bit lighter squeezing focus set. You know, I love to balance those two things out, and I don't know, but something's telling me to go a little bit heavier right now. I just feel a little bit stronger. I don't know why. One more. Just like that. Fuck. That's really burning my fucking lats. Kind of a faster pace, but I feel like I worked my lats, so I have no issues repeating that set one more time. Right now is when I would really love to have a spotter. So whenever I reach failure by myself, I could have somebody just bring them down, you know, and really help me get that last little bit of juice squeezed out of my lats. Sometimes I get ahead of myself when I talk. I don't know if you've noticed. Whatever. Let's finish up real good. It's gonna be a good back day, I can already tell. Man, I don't know if I'm about to fart or it's gonna come with a little gift. Come on. So I was kind of focusing on, well, let me sit down. I don't know if you can see me, but first two sets right here were squeezing focused, you know. I know it was a lot of weight, but it was a weight I could handle. Now at this point in my workout, I'm a little bit more tired and my muscles are a little bit more fatigued. So when I say tired, I don't mean just, you know, ooh, I'm out of breath. I mean, I can physically feel my muscles are depleted in energy. So to try and do the same weight, I mean, I think it's gonna be all right. I think I could squeeze out a good 8 to 10 reps, like faster paced, but reality might be something else because I am a little bit more fatigued. So only one way to find out. I wanna do the same weight. And if I can't, then I'll just change the weight. But for now, let's just fucking hit this. Not my best looking set of, not my best set ever, right? Like, I could tell I was squeezing. I mean, I was kind of forcing those last couple reps. And you know what? End of your workout, if you do that and you can feel your targeted muscle, in this case, my upper back being worked, then I don't think you're doing something too wrong. I mean, too bad. Because all I'm trying to do right now is get as much blood as I can into my upper back. And yeah, I could do perfect form, squeezing, holding like a second or two at the top, but I don't really need to do all that just to finish out this workout. So I think I'll stay at the same weight. Maybe 15 pounds lighter, maybe. Now, what did I tell you? That if I really wanted to get this workout done quickly and like the crowd wasn't too bad, that I'd be able to get it in under 40 minutes. Maybe I didn't say under 40 minutes, but I said I was gonna get it done quickly. And guess what? It's been like 30 minutes or less since I started working out. So I'm telling you, if you don't take as much time just catching your breath in between sets and the crowd is, not so dense, then you can get a good workout in I want to say 35 minutes max. I know I've done it for arms before. I've done it for for back, obviously. For chest, I don't know. It takes a lot more time, just loading up the barbells, unloading them. And for legs, I don't know. I think for legs it takes a little bit more, but let's finish out this back day. Let's go post down real quick. Great back day. I knew I was going to be a little bit more pressed for time today, but I was not going to let that get in the way of this sick pump. I mean, I'm not kidding, guys. It was about 35 minutes for this workout. And whenever I have an empty gym, I can make it work, honestly, and not compromise my workout. It's kind of trickier when it's a little bit more full, just because, you have to make space for other people to use the machines you want to use, shit like that. But if it's empty, you just go from one set to the other. I'm not fucking playing around on my phone. I leave it set up on the tripod, and I just catch my breath and I think about my last set, what I can do to make it better, what I can do to just overall, just make the set better. Always thinking about, okay, how did that last set feel? Okay, did it feel a little bit, like pussyish? Should I up the tempo? There's always something you can do. So that's partly why I always leave my phone on the tripod, because it gives me that little bit of time to think about those sets, right? And make adjustments as they need to be made. So enough talking. I feel like I'm losing my pump. So let's just see what I'm talking about. Let's see what I'm working with. Oh, sure, fine. I can put it up there if you want. Sorry. Let's see. Let's hang this up real quick. Yeah. Anyways, let's see what this pump is talking about. Because it feels good. Let's see. Guys, this haircut. This fucking haircut. Man, my good friend Sixto, he always cuts my hair. And I hadn't seen him for like, I want to say 3 months since vacation started, since I finished last semester. So since I want to say June, early June. So think about it, it's been more than 3 months, like 4 months, right? June, July, August, September. Yeah, 4 months without a fucking haircut. To say the least, I was looking a little bit homeless. So he got me right. I mean, anytime I cut my hair with him, he always gets me looking right. I can't complain. He's the best. Let's see. Lat spread. I have a lot of space to fill in with my lats. I need this to disappear, this space right in between my lats. Yeah. With time, as this bulk progresses, all that's gonna start disappearing. So just give me some time. Let's do a quick back pose. Lat spread. Let's see, what else can I do? I always like this one here. The lighting just makes my triceps look so crazy. What else? I can't really see it here. I mean, guys, it's only gonna start getting freakier the more we start eating, the more we ramp up this bulk. Right now, we're like what? I want to say almost a month into the bulk. Yeah, it's day 20, 27 or 28. I can't remember. So we're about to break the month of the bulk starting, and we've gained how many? Today I woke up at what, 205.9. So from 197.5 to 205.9, 9. That's what? 8 pounds, 8-ish. More like 7 and what? 7.4 pounds. I think if the math is mathing, that's the right amount. So, I mean, 1 month, 7.4 pounds gained. It's not too bad, you know. I'm not trying to gain too much weight off the jump, because I know if I were to do that, I'd pack on a lot more fat than I want. So just a slow, steady increase in weight over time. That's gonna be the perfect formula for a pretty freaky bulk. So towards the end, I should see some pretty freaky gains, guys. Honestly, I don't know if you can see it, but my shoulders are a little bit bigger than my biceps. Somebody told me to whenever I'm doing double biceps to kind of lift up my arms so my biceps kind of look bigger, but I feel like that's kind of cheating. If I just put them straight, I mean, nah, I can start to see my biceps towering over my shoulders, honestly. That's pretty pretty exciting, because usually my shoulders would be bigger than my biceps whenever I do double bis, but now I can kind of see them start to take over the shoulders, which is pretty cool. About time, man. It's about time. I've been putting off shoulders for the longest time. I haven't trained them in I want to say more than a month. Last time I hit shoulders, it was with my buddy, and we had a fucking crazy shoulder day. Like, he made me do some stuff that I hadn't done before, like shoulder presses. I usually never do front delts, so he told me, let's do some barbell shoulder presses. I think you call them military press. And I'm telling you, with a 45 on each side, I was fucking dying. Like, I was dying. But we did side delts, we did rear delts. It was a crazy pump I had. And I believe I had just finished doing arms right before that. So my arms were pumped, my shoulders were pumped. I had a tank top on. Guys, that pump I was seeing that day, it was something else. What else can I do? I love doing this one, even though I don't have abs. I just love the way I just look. Honestly, whenever I do this, I can't get enough of myself. Let's see. That's it. I don't have any more poses for you. And I really want to go and get my cardio started, edit this video, get it uploaded, go to my last class, study for another test I have tomorrow. It's a lot of shit I got going on, guys. So, thank you for tuning in. You know I'm coming right back tomorrow with a crazy arm day, which should be done right here. So, watch out. Stay on the lookout for that, because it'll be uploaded at around the same time I always upload. So, thanks for tuning in, really. I appreciate it. I'll see you tomorrow.